So we are getting ready to fill this thing up with coolant. So I got my vacuum fill tool. Some bottles of coolant down here. Some distilled water. So here we go. Reach well down into the green. We're going to shut that off. And we're going to take our suction side hose here, drop it down in our coolant. Then we're going to turn it on and we'll start pulling coolant up into the system with a vacuum. Alright, so I finished basically 2 full gallons of coolant. I combined the two and there's just a little bit left in there. And then I've got about 1.5 gallons of water in it. So we're close to 50-50 mix. So the gauge is shut off at 5, which is about where it normally sits. We can disconnect our air hose and pull the tool off here. And we'll top it off. So my personal preference, I like to run the antifreeze first, then put the water in it, and that way my water is rinsing out the inside of my tool. Just a little tip for you. And then we actually have coolant in it, so now we could really run this thing and get up to temp. So we'll see how it goes. Alrighty, so after I trim that, it's sitting a lot happier on top of the fan shroud, modified fan shroud, so it's good. I got something planned for this stuff in here because it's no longer a 4.6 and it's no longer 5.4 either. So we got something planned for that. We'll get there eventually. That'll be kind of a icing on the cake. This fan shroud and the radiator cover look nice, happy together. My truck didn't originally come with a hole here, so I've got a plate I'm welding in on the bottom to put a bolt in there and make it correct as best we can. And I don't claim to be a welder, but I've done enough just to get me in and out of trouble, so we'll see how this goes. Well, let's see how we turned out. I like that one. I like this one. This one turned out cool. A little bit more on the left one, I think. Not into the world. We're pretty. I don't hate it. Not bad. gas tank. Got some pretty good clearance still. The fuel hat side. So there is my vent. There's my vent lines. Come off the rollover valves. They come over here to my air filter, which allows clean air to get back into the tank and vent as necessary. And there's my fuel lines run along with my harness up to the engine. Fuel system is finally 100% done. Just need to do a final test. Okay, so I lied. The fuel system is 99% done. I need to modify my vent line on my filler neck just a little bit. Get this guy sitting more like over here. Other than that, fuel system's done. So stay tuned. We'll see you next time.